wish I could stand here and tell you in life you will not fight any battles, but that won't be true. The Bible says, many are the affliction of a righteous man, but the Lord delivers him from them all. I wish I could stand here and tell you that there will be no giants in your life. But you know what? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and the principalities. So therefore, there will be giants. But how do you overcome the giants of your life? Because things will come unexpectedly. Things will come that you did not anticipate. But I have 5 points which I want to remind you of what to do when you face the giants of life, and you must overcome. Because the Bible says, in all these things we are more than conquerors. The first thing that you have to do is to remember what David did in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 17. The Bible says he was confronted by Goliath. And we don't have to go to the whole story of Goliath, but he was a giant, 9 feet 6 inches. In other words, about 3 meters. David was just 1 meter plus. He wasn't tall, he wasn't that big. He was not used to be big in the military. He was an underdog. The battle that they were going to fight was a battle between the giants, but he was not a giant. He was short, not even experienced at all. Where then was he going to get the strength from? The first thing that he did was he trusted in God. Every time you confront or you're confronted by a giant, trust in God. The Bible says some trust in chariots and some trust in horses, but our trust is in the name of the Lord. The first thing is trust in the Lord. Number 2, do not depend on human wisdom and experience. You see, David was given by Saul the whole armor, and he was told, you put this military gear and you go and fight, but he was not used to it. So don't go there with the experience. Any battle and every battle is different from the other battle. You have to fight it differently. So don't depend on your experience, knowledge, and all that you have been taught. Number 3, don't listen to the noises of the giants. Giants normally come with noises. Remember Goliath, what he said? He said, listen, you're coming to me with a sling. Am I a dog? And then he continued to curse the God of David. But David did not listen to that. So don't listen. There will be a lot of noises when you are going to the battle. The enemy will tell you you're underdog, you are not experienced, you are not a pastor, you are not a bishop, you can't fight the battle. But remember, if God be for you, who can be against you? Number 4, and very important, is don't forget your testimony. Whenever you are confronted by a giant, remember the testimony. David looked at Goliath, or in fact that time he had not gone to Goliath. He told Saul, he said, Saul, a bear came to me, I tore him. And he said, a lion came to me, I tore him. Those were his testimonies. And he said, the same way I'm going to tear this Goliath into pieces. As God healed you in the past, and as God helped you, he will help you again. And then number 5, very importantly for you, child of God, remember, do it very quickly. Don't wait for a long time. The Bible says when David took the stones, put them in the sling, he began to run. Many of us procrastinate, we delay, and the enemy gets an advantage. Anytime you're confronted with a giant, the battle does not have to wait. Be in a hurry to get the giant out of the way. But David finally prophesied to him. He said, you come to me with a sword, you come to me with a spear, and you come to me with a shield, but I come to you in only one S, and the name is Jehovah Sabaoth. And with that he turned the sling, released the stone, and he hit him right on his forehead. Ladies and gentlemen, today you can overcome all the giants that come on the way. God is on your side. Remember, you are not alone. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. What is confronting you? Go ahead and fight it, and you shall overcome. God bless you, and have a beautiful weekend in Jesus' name.